The Goblin Shark is really one of the most freaky deep sea sharks there is. I mean, it looks like a goblin, it looks like a monster. That's how it got its name.
It's gonna let us find some of these giant manta rays. Look at this thing. Has it ever big?
As NASA ventures further into the ocean's depths, their exploration reveals new scientific insights and unveils mysterious creatures defying logic and reason. Yet as their research continued, they saw an insane creature shook them to their very core, a discovery so striking that it led them to abandon their mission and retreat the deep sea. What did NASA find lurking in the darkness? Why did they suddenly evacuate? Come with us as we delve into the depths of the ocean and discover 20 of its most unusual and frightening creatures. Number 20. The rhizophysid Siphonophore. The mesmerizing flying spaghetti monster, or the Siphonophore, is a sight to behold and holds some interesting secrets about the deep sea. This creature glows softly in the murky depths where sunlight barely penetrates, creating an enchanting display similar to underwater fireworks. Furthermore, these spaghetti-like creatures don't just float around lazily, they form detailed colonies, with each member specializing in a specific task, such as propulsion, defense, or hunting. They have their own underwater society, each contributing to the group's greater good. They emit light to attract prey, but some species release sticky material that traps unsuspecting victims, like spider webs. Imagine a small fish swimming in the darkness, only to be drawn in by the captivating glow, unaware of the danger hiding beneath. The most interesting aspect of these creatures is their ability to regenerate. If a part of their delicate, spaghetti-like body is damaged or severed, they can grow it back, ensuring their survival in the harsh underwater environment. The flying spaghetti monster may be strange and unnatural, but it is also a reminder of the incredible variety of life beneath the waves. Number 19. The sea cucumber. In the mysterious world beneath the waves, where sunlight barely reaches, the headless chicken monster moves with an almost ghostly grace. Like a plump chicken without a head, its body seems to float effortlessly, propelled by unseen currents. Despite its strange appearance, this creature is essential to the deep-sea ecosystem. One interesting aspect of the headless chicken monster is its ability to regenerate like other sea cucumbers. If it loses a limb or sustains damage, it can regain its missing parts over time, a remarkable feat of resilience in the harsh underwater environment. Furthermore, these creatures possess a unique defense mechanism. When threatened by predators or disturbed, they can expel their internal organs, confusing and preventing attackers. While the headless chicken monster swiftly escapes to safety, this extraordinary change allows them to survive in the dangerous depths where danger hides at every turn. Despite its name, this organism is not distant. It often forms communities with other deep-sea dwellers, creating detailed networks supporting diverse marine life. These gatherings serve as hubs of activity where large and small creatures gather to feed, mate, and seek shelter from the relentless currents. Scientists continue to unlock the secrets of this mysterious creature, delving deeper into its behaviors, habitat, and role within the oceanic ecosystem. Number 18. The Giant Isopod. The Giant Isopod is a creature that has existed for ages and boasts an interesting presence in the depths of the ocean. Nearly 20 species of these huge isopods exist, closely similar to marine companions such as shrimps and crabs. They make their home in the Pacific Ocean near Japan and in the South China Sea, at depths ranging from 500 to 7,200 feet beneath the waves. These prehistoric armored beings typically measure around 14 inches in length, although they can occasionally grow to amazing sizes. In a remarkable discovery in 2010, scientists experienced a specimen nearly 3 feet long, encouraging belief about their size and evolutionary adaptations. Some speculate that their huge proportions aid in enduring the considerable pressure of their deep-sea habitat. Feeding primarily as carnivores, giant isopods are believed to hunt on the remains of deceased marine creatures that descend to the ocean floor. However, attracting evidence hints at the possibility that they may also prey on sluggish organisms like sea sponges. Despite their large size, these creatures display an astonishingly slow metabolism, leading them to feed only occasionally, sometimes just a few times a year. Living in an endless state of semi-hibernation, giant isopods often remain lifeless in a single location for extended periods, stretching from months to even years at a time. This unique lifestyle adds a layer of mystery to these interesting creatures, inviting further exploration into their habits and behaviors in the depths of the ocean. Number 17. The Gulpa Eel. These strange creatures belong to a group of deep-sea eels that have escaped a science fiction nightmare. Their claim to fame is their unbelievably huge mouth, which is way bigger than their entire body. This oversized mouth is like a trap, capable of stretching to gulp down prey much larger than the eel. They are often called umbrella mouth gulpers because of this unusual feature. Their mouth acts like a temporary holding space for their target before they eat it, and their teeth face backward, making sure that once something enters that mouth, there is no getting out. It is like a scene from a monster movie. In addition to having a mouth that could cause nightmares, these eels can also produce light. In the darkness of the deep sea, they glow, creating an incredible scene straight out of a spooky story. Furthermore, strange mud floats around them, adding to their mysterious atmosphere. Known as the pelican eel, these creatures are like underwater magicians. They use their glowing bodies and captivating flashes of light to attract unsuspecting prey, drawing them closer to their doom in the deep ocean. These mysterious creatures challenge that notion in a world where eels are thought to be explicitly known. Number 16. The Viper Fish. The viper fish is one of the most fascinating creatures lurking in the deep sea. Its unique appearance and terrifying stature captivate the imagination of anyone who learns about it. Scientifically known as Chalota, this predator is renowned for its violence in the ocean depths. What sets the viperfish apart is its distinct features, particularly its wide mouth and formidable teeth that resemble sharp fangs. These teeth are so large that they don't fit neatly inside its mouth but extend outward, almost reaching its eyes. When on the hunt, the viperfish darts through the water at remarkable speeds, using its massive fangs to stab its unsuspecting prey. These needle-like teeth are instrumental in securing its meal, especially in the darkness where the viperfish is most active. Interestingly, it has been observed that the viperfish employs a clever move, remaining still in the water and shaking its trick like a fishing rod to attract its prey closer. The Pacific viperfish showcases the importance of its teeth in its hunting technique. The two central fangs, extending upwards from its lower jaw past its eyes, make a striking sight. When the viperfish opens its jaws, its lips stretch wide enough to destroy its prey, while its teeth create a barrier, preventing any chance of escape. Number 15. The Giant Squid. The giant squid, with the scientific name Architeuthis dux, is the stuff of nightmares. The largest one ever recorded was a whopping 43 feet long, nearly half the size of a blue whale. In early 2023, scientists created a draft genome sequence for the giant squid in a bid to understand it better. With about 2.7 billion DNA base pairs, its genome is about 90% the size of the human genome. Beyond that, scientists don't know much about the giant beast or its habits because most of what is known comes from its carcasses, which wash up on the shore. Most of the time, the giant squid lives in waters so deep that it is never seen, adding to its intrigue. Number 14. Red Coffin Fish. With its dark behavior, the red coffin fish is a unique inhabitant of the ocean's depths. Its body, covered in rough scales, resembles a tiny, tough vehicle cruising along the seabed. One interesting fact about these creatures is their ability to combine unlined with their surroundings. Their dull, red coloration helps them disguise themselves against the ocean floor, allowing them to escape predators and sneak up on unsuspecting prey. They possess a remarkable sense of smell, which they use to detect food from afar. Once they catch a breath of a tasty bite, they slowly creep towards it, carefully moving not to alert their potential meals. Then, with lightning speed, they strike, using their large mouths to engulf their prey in one swift sip. Another interesting aspect of these fish is their reproductive behavior. Unlike many other marine species, red coffin fish are dedicated parents. After laying their eggs, the male fish are responsible for guarding them until they hatch. They carefully fan the eggs with their fins, ensuring they receive enough oxygen and remain free from predators. This parental care is rare underwater and adds to the magic surrounding these mysterious creatures. As a collector, they help keep the ocean floor clean by consuming dead organisms and waste. Number 13, the Brittle Stars. The interesting brittle star, a unique dweller of the ocean depths, has recently captivated scientists. It is an unnatural being with a flat pancake body and numerous curved arms extending from its center. Brittle stars belong to the same family as starfish, known as echinoderms. With over 2,000 identified species, these mysterious creatures inhabit oceans across the globe, from shallow coastal waters to depths of over 11,000 feet. What sets brittle stars apart from their relatives is their unusual behavior. Unlike starfish, whose arms move together, each arm of a brittle star operates independently. Like 5 separate entities with their own minds, they can individually respond to stimuli in their surroundings. By coordinating their actions through a network of nerves in the central disc in moments of peril, they can shed and regenerate their arms as long as their central body remains unchanged. Consider the red, a species of brittle star that challenges the human understanding of sight. Despite lacking visible eyes, these creatures maintain a unique adaptation. They can see using their skeletal structures, tiny crystals or lenses implanted in their arms, coupled with photoreceptor cells that enable them to perceive their surroundings. Yet the extent of their visual abilities remains a mystery, fueling the interest of scientists drawn to this outstanding yet intricate creature. Number 12, the Giant Manta Ray. The Great Oceanic Manta Ray, also known as the Huge Manta Ray, is the largest ray in the world. These great creatures can reach impressive sizes, typically stretching from 4 to 5 meters wide, and, on unusual occasions, even stretching up to 7 meters, a creature as wide as a small truck. They are huge and boast a considerable weight, with some individuals tipping the scales at a huge 3,000 kilograms. A large, flattened body, adorned with broad triangular fins, gracefully swims through the ocean depths. These gentle giants possess a unique feature, a pair of curious-looking lobes near their mouths. These lobes act as clever filters, helping them drink more water and food. Swimming alongside a manta ray with each elegant movement is a true monster. These oceanic monsters are among the giants of the sea, and experiencing one is a privilege reserved for the fortunate few. Despite their majesty, manta rays remain mysterious creatures. Experts are not exempted from this mystery, as only components of their mysterious lives are known. However, what is known is that witnessing a manta ray in its natural habitat is an unforgettable experience. Imagine the sheer shock of experiencing such a great creature firsthand. It is an experience that must be nothing short of magical. Number 11, the Nuda Branch. With over 3,000 species on record, the Nuda Branch is an extremely versatile sea slug. These little guys are found almost everywhere, in shallow and deep waters, from the North and South Poles to the tropics. There are 2 distinct kinds: Dorid Nuda Branch, which are smooth with feather-like gills on their backs to help them breathe, and Aeolid Nuda Branch, which breathe through a different kind of organ also located on their backs called charata. Because the tiny Nuda Branch lacks a shell, it instead protects itself with bright camouflage as a warning signal. But perhaps their wildest adaptation is the ability to swallow, digest, and reuse stinging cells from prey. Number 10. The stingray. Although not everyone considers stingrays to be monstrous creatures, they possess qualities that command respect. They have an extraordinary body. Unlike many other ocean occupants, their flat bodies move gracefully like swimming through the water. This unique movement has motivated various creations, including popular characters like Pokémon, but their sheer size is amazing. The largest freshwater stingray ever caught measured 4 meters long and weighed over 300 kilograms. On the other hand, what truly earns their importance as dangerous beings is their tails. Often armed with sharp cuts, their tails are dangerous weapons. Unlike a sword or a knife that cuts, a stingray tail delivers a positive dab, capable of penetrating deep into its target, causing serious harm. Some species even inject venom with their tails, adding another layer of danger. Adding to the challenge is their habitat. Stingrays inhabit freshwater areas and hide on the muddy ocean floor. This makes accidental clashes occur frequently, with careless individuals accidentally stepping on them and suffering the effects. Tragically, it was a stingray that claimed the life of the legendary wildlife expert Steve Irwin. Its tail spike found its way into his ribcage and fatally stabbed his heart. Number 9. The Anomalocaris. Anomalocaris is an ancient creature that traveled the seas long before the age of dinosaurs, during a time known as the Cambrian period, which occurred around 500 million years ago. The Anomalocaris is a remarkable being that opposes intentions. Unlike the huge monsters we typically associate with prehistoric periods, the Anomalocaris was surprisingly tiny, measuring just about a meter in length or maybe even less. Its slender body, adorned with hilly flaps and a massive fan-shaped tail, propelled it through the waters with grace and power. Armed with a dangerous cross option, it followed its prey relentlessly, its square-toothed mouth ready to deliver a fatal bite. An early chase beneath the waves as the organism, with its keen, stalked eyes, tracks down its prey. Each graceful movement demonstrates a mastery of its environment, proof of its place at the top of the food chain. In an ancient and evolving world, some scientists even believe that the Anomalocaris may have been the first height predator in history, a pioneering force in the relentless march of development. Its unique body shape and hunting moves set it apart, making it an interesting subject of study for researchers seeking to unlock the secrets of our planet's distant past. Interestingly, despite its small stature, by modern standards, the Anomalocaris held an outsized influence on the ecosystem of its time. Number 8. The Northern Stargazer. Northern stargazers, also known by the charming names of poppyfish and tube-nosed stargazers, possess unusual features that set them apart in the underwater world. These fish are hard to miss with their outstanding large heads, flat foreheads, and spotted flat bodies. Their bodies are primarily blackish-brown and decorated with a wonderful arrangement of white spots, creating a captivating sight. However, what truly catches the eye are their remarkable inner fins, which they skillfully employ for digging and burying in the sandy ocean floor. Using their expansive mouths, they create a powerful vacuum to suck in prey, showcasing a clever hunting technique. Although they can grow up to an impressive length of 22 inches, the average size of these creatures ranges from 8 to 18 inches, reaching up to 20 pounds. One interesting feature that earns them their nickname is positioning their eyes at the top of their heads, allowing them to look through the sand as they dig, hence the name stargazers. Found in waters up to 20 feet deep, these demersal creatures have an intention for sandy bottoms in open waters. Their unique appearance and exciting behaviors make them a delightful subject for marine enthusiasts to observe and admire. Number 7. The Goblin Shark. Goblin sharks have lived in the ocean depths for an amazing 125 million years. Due to their habitat being so deep, however, they are rarely located, leaving us with scant knowledge about them. Some goblin sharks can reach lengths of up to 13 feet. Their unique features include a flat nose, teeth resembling nails, and striking pink-colored skin. They are possibly the most unusual-looking shark species ever encountered, almost as if they have been grabbed from the depths of our darkest nightmares. These mysterious creatures inhabit depths below 330 feet and are believed to move more slowly than their counterparts in shallower waters. Speed is less important in their realm than it is closer to the surface. They feed the ocean floor for their meals, typically consisting of crustaceans, squids, and fish. Their long noses house special electrical sensors, aiding them in detecting and tracking prey in the deep darkness. The shady creatures approach their targets from behind, performing quick and deadly strikes with their powerful jaws, leaving little chance for escape. Similar to several other sea creatures, the box crab is a master of disguise. In this case, the crustacean, which mostly stays on the seabed, buries itself beneath the sand, with its eyes protruding from the muddy depths. One of the most fascinating aspects of the box crab's life cycle is its mating habits, which redefine what it means to be swept off your feet. When the male box crab has found its mate, it grasps onto her with its claws and carries her around the seafloor until she molts her shell. Number 4. The Vampire Squid. This extraordinary creature, known as the Vampire Squid, resides in the ocean's mysterious depths, where sunlight barely reaches and darkness reigns. In these remote realms where pressure is huge and temperatures are near freezing, the Vampire Squid has adapted in remarkable ways. One of its most captivating features is its ability to emit an alluringly bright glow, creating horror in an otherwise pitch-black environment. These vibrating lights serve as a form of communication and help the vampire squid easily navigate the depths. Despite its name, the vampire squid doesn't suck blood like its invented namesake. Instead, it sustains itself on a diet of marine snow, consisting of tiny particles of organic matter that gently drift down from the ocean's surface layers. This unique feeding strategy allows the vampire squid to grow in the nutrient-rich depths. Another interesting aspect of the vampire squid is its reproductive process. Unlike many other marine creatures that reproduce relatively quickly, the vampire squid undergoes a lengthy pregnancy period of 13 months. This extended development period ensures its offspring's survival in the harsh conditions of the deep sea. Scientists continue to uncover new mysteries surrounding the vampire squid, including its likely role in the ecosystem and its evolutionary history. Number 3. The zombie worms. Scientists have discovered a rather unusual kind of worm, zombie worms. These worms possess a strange appetite for the bones of dead creatures, particularly those of aquatic beings like whales. This narrative has several interesting and somewhat unsettling aspects. These worms can thrive up to 3,000 meters below the ocean's surface. They display a wide variation in size, ranging from being as tiny as an eyelash to as long as a finger. While this might not sound frightening, it becomes more alarming considering that these worms often gather in large groups. Scientists have always observed them gathering around whale carcasses. How these worms find their way to the bones remains a puzzle, although ongoing research may shed light on this mystery in the future. Adding to the interest is the behavior of the male worms known as kamikaze. They engage in a reckless pursuit of females, mating with them until they exhaust their energy and perish. It is a curious parallel to imagine if zombies met their demise after running out of energy. This tale of bone-consuming worms is a blend of passion and suspicion, offering a glimpse into the ocean's mysterious depths and the characteristics of marine life. Number 2. The frogfish. It is easy to miss the frogfish because there are over 50 species of these anglerfish, which are nearly identical to their surroundings, mostly coral reefs. They resemble sponges or algae-covered rocks and exist in almost every color and texture imaginable. Some frogfish even use camouflage to mimic poisonous sea slugs rather than hide. No matter their appearance, one thing all species of frogfish have in common is their strange mode of locomotion. Although they can swim, most walk along their pectoral fins, which have evolved into arm-like limbs, including a joint that resembles an elbow. Number 1. The Pacific Black Dragon. The captivating Pacific black dragon, with its sleek black body, prowls the depths of the ocean. In search of glowing prey, it glides effortlessly through the dark waters. Its movements are graceful and underhanded, like a shadow in the night. These remarkable creatures have a secret weapon. Their internal anatomy is specially adapted to hide the light emitted by the bright organisms they consume. Their guts are covered in black tissue like a cloak of darkness, ensuring they remain hidden from predators and prey alike. If someone comes face to face with one of these creatures, they might notice their striking resemblance to a garden snake, but with a mysterious atmosphere that sets them apart. With their elongated whiskers and teeth that affect dangerous fangs, the females exude an air of power and affection as they glide through the water, commanding attention wherever they roam. In contrast, the males, though smaller in size, possess their own unique charm with an indirect brownish hue. Despite their small stature, they possess a strength born out of the struggle for survival in the ocean's depths. The Pacific Black Dragon's world is a realm of darkness and mystery where survival is a constant battle against the elements. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos.